Hello students, today we will discuss about circular linked list. Circular linked lists are divided into two types. One is circular single linked list and circular doubly linked list. So we can implement circular linked list in either way, either you in the form of a single linked list or in the form of a doubly linked list. So look at this diagram. A circular single linked list is simply a single linked list in which the last node points to the first node of the list again. That is the only difference. In general single linked list, the last node points to null pointer, whereas in circular single linked list, the last node points to the first node of the list again. That is the only difference, except that everything else is going to be same as a single linked list. Okay. And if you look at the operations that we can perform on circular single linked list, they are again same as a single linked list. Creation of a node, insertion of a new node into the list, deletion of a node from the list, and traversing the entire list. Okay, so creation of a node is again done with get node function, which we discussed in previous class. Get node creates a node with the help of malloc and puts the data inside it, and then it creates the corresponding pointer as null. Okay, if you want to create n number of nodes, then initially if the list is empty, assign that first node as a start node. Otherwise, use a loop and attach all the nodes to the corresponding node. So using temp is equal to start, while temp next not equal to null, temp is equal to temp next is equal to new node. If you have n number of nodes, use the same loop for creating for inserting the node at the end of the list. Okay, this is actually not required. Generally, the linked lists grow dynamically by attaching one node at a time. So we will never create all the nodes at one point of time. So you can ignore that operation. Just remember how to create a node. Okay. Now let us start the insert operation. Insert operation is again performed in the form of three cases. One is inserting a new node at the beginning of the list, and inserting a new node at the end of the list, and inserting at some given position. So three cases will be there for inserting a new node. So now let us understand how to insert a new node at the beginning of the circular linked list. Because we want to insert a new node, first you need to create that node and put the data inside it. Okay, so that is the first operation, which will be done by this get node function. Get node function is defined in the previous session. You can look back. You can refer to that previous video to understand how this get node is uh, used for creating a new node. Okay, so once the new node is created, first you need to check whether the list is empty or not. If the list is empty, then because this is going to be the first node, assign this start is equal to new node, which means new node becomes the start node because there are no elements in the circular linked list. So start is equal to new node. And the additional thing that we need to do here in circular linked list is that new nodes next must point to first. That means it has it should have a pointer to the first node. It should have a pointer to the first node. So that is why new node next is equal to start. Okay, right. Then if the list is not empty, then what we need to do is uh, let us say uh, I'm taking a temporary pointer. The name is last and initializing it to start. You can better take it as temp. Temp is equal to start. Then while temp next not equal to start, temp is equal to temp next. We can use that regular name that we are using for creating the temporary node. Here it is taken as last. Don't confuse in that. It is just a name. This is just a name, a variable name, which is initialized at start, and until it reaches the last node, you just keep on moving. Okay, and new node next is equal to start. Start is equal to new node. Last next is equal to start. You may get a doubt here because you are trying to insert the new node at the beginning. Why is this loop used for moving to the last node, right? The reason is because you should know where the last node is present, and the link from last node, that is last node's next, should point to the new first node that we are going to insert. So that is the reason why we're first moving to the last node, okay, and then we are creating this new nodes next as start. This is usual step which is done in our singular linked list, and then we are changing that start as new node. These two steps are generally done for inserting at the beginning, and this is additional because in circular linked list the last node should point to the first node, and we are trying to insert the new node at the beginning. That becomes the first node, new first node, and the last node's pointer must be properly updated so that it points to the new node that is getting inserted. So that is the reason why we are using this additional code to move to the last node and then insert the new node at the beginning, and this puts the link of last node, that is last next is equal to start, because start is the new node which is just inserted. Last next is equal to start, so it is properly updated. Let us understand this. Okay, so this is the initial start node, and starting here, we move to the last node using last variable last. Okay, this is last, and now once you reach this last node, the new node is inserted at the beginning like this. New nodes next is equal to start. New nodes next is equal to start, and start is equal to new node. Now start is updated. Initially start is pointing here, now it is gone. Start is now pointing to the new node. Okay, so it is inserted properly at the beginning, but now what is required in circular linked list? The last node pointer should point to the new first node. Okay, so that is the reason why last next is equal to start. This is what we are doing in the code. Last next is equal to start. Okay, so that is what insertion at the beginning is. Now for inserting at the new end, the things which we required is create the node and put the data inside it. If the list is empty, just this step is same as the previous one. Start is equal to new node, and new node next is equal to start. So it is pointing to itself. Okay. If the list is not empty, if there are elements, then we are going to insert it at the end. So we need a temporary variable, temp is equal to start, and while temp next not equal to start, temp is equal to temp next. We are moving towards the end. Please observe this loops condition. In singly linked list, general singly linked list, we use the temp next not equals to null because last node's pointer is pointing to null pointer. But here in circular linked list, the condition is temp next not equal to start. Why? The reason is because the pointer of last node is pointing to start node. That is the reason why we are using this condition. Please observe this condition. In circular linked list, the condition for identifying the last node is temp next not equal to null. Okay, if temp next is equal to null, it is the last node of the list. So while temp next not equal to start, temp is equal to temp next. So this ensures that this loop ensures that you move to the last node. Okay, now temp is pointing to the last node. Now I want to insert the new node as the next node of this temp. So temp next is equal to new node. Okay, it is attached. Now new nodes next should point to the start. Okay, by attaching it at the end, by attaching it, this is temp is moved here, this is last node. Temp next is equal to new node, this is new node. Temp next is equal to new node, and this new nodes next must be pointing to the start. You have to ensure this always. Okay, whenever this list is updated, circular list is updated either at the beginning or at the end, you have to update this last node's pointer to the first node. Or if you insert a new node here, the last node's pointer should properly update it to the corresponding new node. So in either the case, either you are inserting at the uh, beginning or you are inserting at the end, the link's next node, the last node's link must be properly updated. And except these two cases, insertion at the given position is going to be same. The reason is last node's pointer will not be updated. So insertion in between the first node and last node is going to be same as singly linked list. So that is why it is not given here. Just refer to insertion of singly linked list for inserting at a given position. Okay, so it is same in singly linked list or circular linked list. The condition is going to be same. Okay, and deletion of the first node. How do you delete the first node of circular linked list? So this is the first node. To delete this node, what you need to do is take a temporary variable, temp is equal to start, and also take some another variable, temporary variable last, to move to the last node. So use this last to move to the last node by using a while loop. While last next not equal to start, last is equal to last next. So using this loop, you will move to the last node. So this is last. So this node is last and this node is temp. Start is pointing here. Because we are going to remove this node, update this start node to the second node. That is start is equal to start next. So now start is pointing over the second node. You can remove this, but update this node properly so that this becomes the first node. Okay. This last next is equal to, what is this node? It is start. Last next is equal to start. And finally remove it by using free of temp. Okay, free of temp. So what are the steps required? Use a temporary variable which points to the first node. So temp is equal to start. Use another temporary variable last and move it to the last node by using a loop. Okay, so last comes over here. Update the start node to the second node because we are going to remove the first node. So start is equal to start next. And then the last node's next pointer pointing to the second node. That is the current first node. Last next is equal to start. And finally remove this temporary node. These are the steps required for removing the first node of the circular linked list. And deleting the last node requires these operations. Temp is equal to start. We begin with temp is equal to start. Okay, and move to the last node by using a loop. And also use a another variable, previous is equal to start. While moving the temp to the last node, you should get a pointer to previous node also. Therefore previous is equal to temp, so we keep an eye on the previous node and move the temporary variable to the next node. So while moving temp to the next node, just assign that temp node, the current temp node, to previous and move temp to the next node. So use this loop so that previous points to the last but one node and temp points to the last node of the circular linked list. Okay, previous points to the last but one node, temp points to the last node of the list. And then because we are going to remove this, update this previous node's pointer because this becomes the last node now. Previous pointers of previous nodes of pointer to point to the start node. So previous next is equal to start. Okay, once this is done, you can remove this node which is pointed by temp, just free of temp. Okay, the steps required is start is equal, temp is equal to previous is equal to start at the beginning, and move the temporary pointer until it reaches the last node, and use the pointer previous to follow that temp node in such a way that previous points to the last but one node, temp points to the last node, and then update the pointer of previous node once it reaches the last node, temp reaches the last node, update the link of this previous node to start and remove this temp node. Okay, this is what required. And here also we are not discussing about deleting any intermediate node, because it is same as deleting single linked list. The reason is, if you want to remove any intermediate node, updation of the pointer from the last node is not required. If you remove this, just keep this pointer over here, which is same as we did that in single linked list. It is same as in the single linked list. So insertion at middle and deletion at middle, deletion from middle in circular linked list is same as insertion at middle and deletion at from middle in single linked list. Okay, and traversal of circular linked list is same as single linked list, except that you use this temp not equal to start. Instead of temp not equal to null, we are using temp not equal to start. Okay, so these are the operations on circular linked list, circular single linked list. And we can discuss about circular doubly linked list also. A circular doubly linked list is like this: a doubly linked list in which the last node's pointer is pointing to the start node, and the first node's previous pointer is pointing to the last node. Observe the difference. It is a singly linked list in which the first node's previous pointer points to the last node, and the last node's next pointer points to the first node. Okay. In general doubly linked list, what happens is, the previous pointer of first node is null, the next pointer of last node is null. Instead of that null, the first node's previous pointer points to the last node, and the last node's next pointer points to the first node. So that is the difference between a general doubly linked list and a circular doubly linked list. Okay, again the same operations: creation, insertion, deletion, and traversal. For creation of a single node, use that get node function again, which is same as in doubly linked list. Just refer to that previous video to understand how that get node is used. Get node function simply creates a node and puts the data inside it. Now let us look at the operations. Inserting a new node at the beginning of the list. For creating and inserting at the beginning, you need to create a node by using get node function. Okay, it creates the node and puts the data inside it. The name of that new node is new node itself. Now if the list is empty, just insert it at the beginning and declare it as the start node, because it is going to be the only node in the circular doubly linked list. So start is equal to new node, and start node left is equal to start. The node points to itself, and start node's right is start. So left pointer points to itself, right pointer points to itself in this case. Okay. Next, if the list is not empty, then use the following steps. What are the steps required here? If the list contains elements, then because we are trying to insert the new node at the beginning, uh, this is the new node. I want to insert it at the beginning. What I need to do is, new node's left is going to be start left, because how do you represent this node? It is already connected to the start node as start left. Okay, start left is the last node itself. So update it. New node's left is now start left. Now it is pointing to start left. And new node's right is going to be start. New node's right is going to be start. because this is initially start, new nodes write is going to be start. Now the two links are kept properly. Let us make this node as start and update the remaining links also. What are the remaining links required? The last node's pointers must be properly updated. What is that? Start left right is equal to new node. Start left is what? Start left. Start left is the last node. Start left's right is equal to new node. So this link is getting updated. This link is updated to new node. Okay, so now these two links were put, and this link is also maintained to the new node. And what is remained here? Start left is equal to new node. This link has to be kept properly. Start left is equal to new node. And finally, because all the links are maintained properly, update this new node as start node. Start is equal to new node. So how many links we are changing here? One link is new nodes left, put here one updation. New nodes right is put here two updations. Okay, and last nodes left is put here three updations. First nodes left is put here four updations, and finally start is equal to new node. Total 5 pointers are changed here. Okay, in circular W linked list. Right. So insertion at the end uses the first two steps as same as previous one. Create a new node, and then if list is empty, declare that new node as start node, because that is the only node. New nodes left is start, new nodes right is start, because it points to itself. If list is not empty and we are trying to insert the new node at the end, so you can observe the code here. You don't require any loop to reach the last node. The reason is you can point to the last node directly by using start left, because start left is the last node. Okay, so to insert this here, what is required is the first updation of link is new node left is equal to start left. So new node left is equal to start left. Last node is represented as start left directly. Okay, why? Start left is pointing here only. So start left is nothing but the last node. So new nodes previous, that is left, is equal to start left. Then new nodes right is equal to start. It is pointing here. New nodes right is equal to start. And start left is the last node. Start left right is equal to new node. Start left right is equal to new node. So it is updated. Right? These two links are updated, and one link from new node to start is updated. Now what is required? Start left is equal to new node. Start left is equal to new. That is what. So all the four links. How many links updated here? 1, 2, 3, and 4 links updated. So for insertion at the end of a circular W link list, you need to update 4 links. For insertion at the beginning, you need to update 5 links. Okay. This is inserting at the end. So inserting a node at some intermediate position in W link list, a circular W link list, actually does not require any change. It is same as insertion at general W link list. It does not require any change over here. So I'm not explaining it. Just refer to the previous video to understand how the insertion at some middle position is done in a W link list. So deletion of first node. So if you want to delete the first node, if the list is empty, we will simply display the message empty list. Otherwise, use a temporary variable temp which points to the start node, and move the start node to point to the second node. Start is equal to start, right? And then because this is the start node, last node must be properly updated, and first node's previous pointer must be properly updated. For that, what we need to do is temp left right is equal to start. Temp left is the last node. So temp left's right is equal to present start node, the new start node. And start left is equal to temp left. Start left is equal to temp left. Temp left is the last node. So start left is equal to temp left. So how many pointers getting updated here? Start is equal to start right. Temp left right is equal to this node. Temp left right is equal to start. And start left is equal to temp left. Three pointers are updated. And remove this free of temp. Okay. So this is how it is done. And deleting the last node, because last node is represented as a start left. There is no need to write this loop here. Start is equal to, start is pointing to the first node, and if you observe, start left is pointing to the last node itself. And if you want to remove this, you can use temp is equal to start left directly. There is no need to move to the last node with the help of a loop. You can directly use temp is equal to start left. Okay, ignore this loop here and change this as temp is equal to start left. All of you please remember this. Temp is equal to start left. That is the last node directly. You can use that. Then what are the things required? You want to remove this, and you should know how to change the links from this also. You need to update the change, because this is the temp node. How do you represent this? This is going to be temp left. Okay. Then temp left right is equal to start node. So I'm updating this. Temp left right is equal to temp right, or simply start. You can use start. Temp left right is equal to start. And then temp right left. What is temp right? It is start only. So there is no need to write this temp right. Temp right can be replaced with start. Okay. I simply show you the changes required here. Instead of this loop is not required. You don't need to use this loop. And instead of temp right, simply use left. What is temp right here? Temp right is nothing but start. So use that start. Okay. So all of you make changes in your material also. There is no need to complicate this. It's a simple operation. So in place of temp right, we can use start. Right. And temp right left. In place of this temp right, again you can use the start. Start left is equal to temp left. Let us make it simple. Okay. So these are the changes required. Right. And deleting some other node, uh, intermediate node, is going to be same as the previous W linked list operation. So I'm not going to explain it. So what you need to understand is insertion at the beginning, insertion at the end, deletion of the first node and deletion of the last node is different from the regular W linked list, and the remaining operations are going to be same. And for traversal, you need to be careful. Traversal in circular W linked list. I'll remove this. And, okay. Now, so look at the traversal. In circular W linked list, we can traverse from either left to right or right to left. It is possible in circular linked list. Either it is singly or doubly. So if the list is empty, simply display the empty list message. Otherwise, use a temporary pointer which points at start and print the data. while temp not equal to start. So print the data and move to the second node. From second node onwards, use a loop. So print the first node's data and move to the second node, and from second node onwards, while temp not equal to start, use this. Print that node's data and move towards right. So it is same as, if you observe, it is same as the general singly linked list. There is nothing different here. General singly linked list. And you can reverse it. You can display the contents of the circular doubly linked list from the reverse also. How do you reverse? By using temp is equal to start left. Initially, temp is equal to start, and do temp is equal to temp left, print temp data. So it is not temp is equal to right. You are moving backwards. Temp is equal to temp left and display the data. While temp not equal to start, just move on displaying the data. And with this loop, temp data will not be displayed. Temp data will not be displayed. Therefore, you need to make a change here. This print temp data, move it up. You put it here. Print temp data, and then you perform this temp is equal to temp left. Then the data in the first node also gets displayed. Okay, that is what you require. So this is how traversal in circular doubly linked list is done. So with this, doubly linked lists are completed. Circular doubly linked lists are completed. And today we discussed the two topics: circular singly linked list and circular doubly linked list. And with this, linked list concept is completed. We have discussed about singly linked list, doubly linked list, and circular linked list, and we have gone through the variations of the circular linked list also. And the remaining topic in this unit is applications of linked lists. We will discuss it in our next class.